So I am also going to be drinking some water. And of course, I will be chewing gum. I have 2 pieces of pure bubblegum flavor. I'm almost out of this gum, so we will probably be moving on to a different gum very soon. I'm going to be reading the posts off of my iPad, which is right here. Now, these particular posts I got from the Am I the A-hole on Facebook, not Reddit. Alright, so let's get started. I am a relatively small woman, and I was having a really bad day traveling for work. Nothing went correctly, and I was on my last leg, exhausted and starving. I opened a small travel peanut butter and some crackers on my flight. The man next to me started freaking out as he is allergic to peanuts. He was getting louder and louder, and I had not said a word, just looked at him with wide eyes while he continued to berate me. He screamed that I should know better than to eat peanut butter in public, let alone on a plane or etc. He never even gave me the opportunity to say, "Oh, sorry, I'll put it away." When he finally stopped yelling, expecting me to say something, the stewardess was now standing next to him and every eye on the plane was on me. So I just said, quote, "Yeah, that really sucks. You are allergic. Let me know where your EpiPen is so I can stab you with it. You know, so I can save your life," end quote. I didn't know what to say and I was embarrassed, but I had had enough. Am I the AH? Well, that's a doozy, not really. I mean, a lot of people would say you shouldn't eat peanut butter on a plane, right? I mean, they stopped giving out bags of peanuts because of peanut allergies. Alright, so she made a mistake. But, like she said, the man just started screaming, like she was willing to put it away. If he would have just said, "Hey, I'm allergic to peanuts," she would have put it away. That's what she's saying. But he just kept screaming at her. And he made such a scene, and it was so embarrassing, so I guess she's not the a-hole. He definitely is, but I mean, yeah, let's not bring peanuts on a plane. Nowadays, you can't because there are so many allergic people, but that's not the point. Like, people make mistakes, and she's not saying that she didn't make a mistake. She's just saying he shouldn't have been screaming at her like that. He didn't even give her a chance to respond. is this woman like normally? You know, he doesn't really say, is she a reasonable person? Is she like a drama queen? Like, what's her deal? Because, you know, if she is already problematic to begin with, then, you know, you don't even have to ask this question. But no, I mean, I understand it's a sensitive topic, and some people will be probably angry with what I'm saying. I get it, you know, don't cancel me. I'm just saying this is a job, and you can't just choose who you want to work with. If you have such a strong feeling that this guy is trouble, but yet he hasn't done anything to, you know, show that he is a problem, then you're gonna have to work with him. If you feel so strongly you have to leave this job, that's what I would say to the woman. Alright, that's a rough one. Alright, here is a long one. I've been supporting my sister and her teenage son financially for a few years now, and recently decided to stop because my nephew shows zero appreciation for it. A few weeks ago, I went through the closets in my house and put aside a good 50 items of clothing that are his size and are like new, from jeans to shirts to jackets. I don't shop in high-end stores and don't usually buy brand names, but everything I buy is good quality. I had put them together in one closet so that he could try them on, and I assumed he would be grateful and take most, if not all of it. But when they came over and I showed him the clothes, he pulled out a couple of items and looked at them briefly and then said, quote, "Nah, these are all just cheap clothes," end quote. Now I understand that teens want to impress their friends at school, but his mom and I didn't grow up rich, and we never had designer clothes growing up either. So I was expecting her to tell him to take the clothes and be grateful for them, but instead she looks at them from like 8 feet away and nonchalantly says, quote, "Yeah, he won't wear those because his friends will laugh at him," end quote. She then suggested a few store names where he likes the clothes from. These stores sell clothes with brand name logos, but they aren't good quality. Besides, why would I buy him new clothes when there was a closet full of like new clothes right here? I was like, okay then, and I just left it at that, but I was quite irritated by it, to be honest. I stewed on it for the rest of that day, and by that evening I was aggravated. So I called up my sister and had a frank discussion with her, and I told her that beggars can't be choosers and that she should be raising him to understand that, considering their financial situation. Well, apparently beggars don't like to be called out on it, and she flew off the handle at me and said that I'm out of touch because I don't have kids of my own, and that teens nowadays need the validation and praise from their peers at school in order to be happy. I replied by pointing out that I feel that she's the one out of touch with her own situation, and that despite my childless status, I feel that kids will be happy as long as they are loved and cared for, regardless of the price tags on their clothes. I went on to tell her that if she's happy and willing to take cash from me, that she should be willing to take non-cash offers as well. She screamed at me that they are not charity cases, and I retorted that yes, they are in fact charity cases, and that if this was her stance in the matter, that she can figure out her own finances from now on, and I hung up on her. She texted me right back to go bleep myself. I feel totally used, but I want to know AITH for reacting like this. sense that she ever asked him for any clothes. She didn't, when she mentioned places that he likes his clothes from, I don't think she was saying, go buy it. He thinks to himself, I have all these clothes that would fit my nephew, let me give them to him. We all know teenagers, regardless of their financial background, they still want to wear the clothes that are in, okay? Just because your mother doesn't have a lot of money doesn't mean that you just want to wear, like, out of style clothes, right? You still want the names. You still want to look like everyone else. And as a teenager, you don't always think about it the same way that an adult would, right? So, I'm just imagining this man who's probably like, I don't know, let's say he's 40, okay? I don't know terrible. Horrible. Those people are bad. I don't like them. I mean, come on. Like, the two groups of friends don't even know each other, right? I assume. They're two separate groups of friends. And these two people who joined his work friends, they think that since they sat down with these people, that they should order more than they would have ordered if they sat by themselves. Because these people would help pay for it. How does that make any sense? Could that really have been what happened? Or is he twisting the story? Like, I don't know, but we gotta go on what he said. No, he is not the AH. These two people, they are, without a doubt, horrible. Are you kidding me? They were actually arguing about it. Like, you are two people, you just joined a bigger group, and these people only want to pay for what they ordered, which makes sense, especially since it's very, different. These people ordered 3 courses and drinks, these people ordered 1 course. No, this guy is not the AH, the 2 other people are, but, I mean, this is a very typical situation that people get into, but usually it is a group of, all your friends, right, or your relatives, or whatever it is. It's not 2 separate groups, and you go, and you order something, you order a soda, you order a burger. The other people order several mixed drinks, they order a steak, you still have to split it, That's how it is in a lot of circles, right? But then there are still some groups that, say, hey, let's each pay for what we bought. Which is really the right way to do it. I mean, who doesn't agree that everyone should, mentally, who doesn't agree that you should pay for what you ordered, not for what other people might have ordered? But it's a lot easier to just take a check and split it up equally rather than to sit there and count out each item, so it's what most people do. was a mouthful of I don't know what. I don't know a lot about cats, okay? So, I don't think that they are the a-hole. If this is what they want, you know, they are the ones who originally got the lease on the place. They just have to leave it up to the friend. Hey, do you want to stay here? If you want to stay here, you have to get your cat fixed there's